Is audio, video, is everything is clear? Can you confirm in the chat box? Yeah. Thanks for replying all, please. So Madhu, Mallareddy, Nandakishore, Agarwal, Venkaya, Tasmir, all of you, please. Okay. So in the last session, what we have understood, guys, please, we understood very clearly what is DevOps. We understood very clearly what is DevOps. We understood very clearly. Today, we are focused on what is cloud and multi-cloud. What is cloud? What is multi-cloud? We're gonna be discussing for today. We're gonna be discussing for today. So who are all not attend the last session, please revise my last class video. Please, our admin will forward to you. Please revise my last class video. Okay. So today our focus on what exactly, what is a cloud, what is a multi-cloud. Let us understand for today. And before start, let us overview what we have discussed in the last session. Within 5 minutes, let us overview. Then we'll move forwarding into the what is the cloud, what is a multi-cloud. Let us try to understand for today. In yesterday, I have asked you 3 questions. Which are all the questions, guys, please? Which are all the questions? What is an application? What is a server? What is an SDLC? What is SDLC? Tell me, what is an application? The working software which is written any programming language, we call as an application. By helping of this application, we can able to do business and internet like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Understood very clearly. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language, we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, and we can able to access our internet as a website. But what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. SDLC is a software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have a several stages and several phases like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. By following these are all the stages and phases. By following these are all the stages and phases, we can able to produce an application, and we can able to do business in internet like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Clear. So if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application, a Redbus kind of application, what we need to do, please, first step is what exactly analysis, gathering information from the client, how exactly the login page, registration page, payment gateway, each and everything will be gathered. Based on gathering information, our architects will be designed. Once if it is designed, so our developers will implement the lines of code, whether it is working or not. Our developers will implement the lines of code. Once if it is an implement the lines of code, so whether it is working or not, our testers will be verified. Once if it is verified the functionality, we're going to be placing our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is placing on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're going to be monitoring and maintenance. This entire process which you are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. But as a software, as a DevOps engineer, what exactly we are going to be, guys, please? We are going to be replacing, we are going to be, as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Sir, what exactly complex pipeline? What we have discussed, this SDLC is a complex pipeline. So why we are calling SDLC is a complex? Because of it is a manual process. From analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance, it is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue, any problem, in middle of the process, for identification it will take long time. For resolving issues it will take long time. If it is take long time, definitely cost will be increased, quality will be decreased, customer is not satisfied. That is the reason we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, everything is an automated, everything is transparent. Due to this transparent, due to this automation, even though if you got an issue, easily we can able to identify, easily we can able to rectify. Even though if you got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, we can able to making working software and we can able to deliver as soon as possible. That means if we can able to deliver working software as soon as possible, definitely cost will be reduced, the quality will be increased, and customer also satisfied. That is the reason we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. A complex pipeline with SDLC process with what? Our DevOps transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps process is look like this one. In this DevOps process, we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. Our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operations. To be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test case. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. An automated DevOps transparent pipeline. How exactly we can able to implement this DevOps transparent pipeline? How exactly we can able to implement this DevOps transparent pipeline? So by using tool stack. Sir, which tool stack we are gonna be using? Which tool stack we are gonna be using, guys, please? These are all the tool stack. These are all the tool stack. Git we are gonna be learning. GitHub, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS and Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk Elastic, Logstash, Kibana, and Grafana, Terraform. So by helping of these are all the, let it be repeat again, guys, please, by using it. Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk, Elastic, Logstash, Kibana, Grafana, and Terraform. By helping of these are all the tools, we can able to create a DevOps, an automated, transparent pipeline. While implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, okay, so what exactly? So developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code making working software, we're gonna be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with the high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate is nothing but what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. Clear? Up to this point, do you have any questions, please, all of you? Any questions? Madhu, Mallareddy, Kishore, Agarwal, Saran, Umira, Venkaya. Please, any questions? I think each and every student is clarified. We have discussed already in the last session. Okay. Nandakishore, yeah. Thanks for replying, all of you. Any question, any clarification? Please be let me know before moving into the forward. But the one question is pending, sir. Actually, while implementing, what exactly, please? What is an exactly? Repeat again. By helping of these are all the tools. GitHub, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk, Grafana, Terraform. By helping of these are all the tools, we are gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Agreed. But while implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required a infrastructure. We required a infrastructure. Sir, what is infrastructure? What is infrastructure? First, let us understand what is an application. What is an exactly application? What is an application? Anybody help me? We have discussed in the beginning of the class or no? What is an application? Application is nothing but a website or not? Tell me. Application is nothing but a website or not? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. Am I right? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application, if you are placing on server side, then we can access our internet as a website like Redbus, Flipkart, or Amazon, Book My Show. Clear. Tell me. So, what is infrastructure? What is infrastructure? So, to maintain a Redbus kind of application, Flipkart kind of application, what kind of infrastructure is required? Majorly, servers are required, networks are required, database is required, and storage is required. and so on. These are all major infrastructure is required for maintaining our Flipkart or Redbus kind of application. Repeat again. So, for maintaining our applications or websites, we required, these are all major infrastructure, either servers, the network, database, storage. But how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? How many ways to get infra? How many ways we can able to get infrastructure? Yes, we can able to get it from physical environment, or from virtual environment, or from cloud, or from cloud. Either we can able to get a physical environment, or from virtual environment, or from cloud. Sir, tell me what is the cloud? What is in exactly cloud computing to specifically? Before understanding cloud computing, so first we should understand what is data center. What is a data center, guys, please? They use computing power keeping in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographical locations. Like in Chennai, in Mumbai, in Hyderabad, in UK, in London, Singapore, South Africa. In globally, these data centers are located. From these data centers, if we can access any kind of resources, either servers or network storage, over internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. So what is the cloud computing, SP? What is an exactly cloud computing? So if we can access the remote placed from this data center is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. So let us understand right now what is an exactly cloud computing. So tell me, as we discussed, please, what is a data center? Use the computing power, keeping in a rack wise in a big room. We calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographical locations. Like in Hyderabad, Singapore, so many places. From these data centers, if we can access, from these data centers, if we can access any kind of resources over internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. Repeat again, the remote placed resources such as servers, network, database, storage. If we can able to control or access over internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. But cloud, any cloud, any any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. Any cloud is a rental based infrastructure, which is easy for you, please. Which is easy for you. Which is easy for you. So buying servers or rental service. So by using cloud, we are going to be getting only rental service. Based on usage, we're going to be parent, but we are not buying any physical service. We are not maintaining any service. Okay, I'll give an example you can understand. Please, for example, I want to go to the railway station by car. How many ways we can able to get a car, please? How many ways we can able to get a car? How many ways we can able to get a car? Two ways, either by new car, buying a new car or rental car, am I right? Buying a new or a rental car, which is easy for you, just for reaching railway station, which is easy for you. Just for reaching railway station, or buying a new car or book a rental car? Definitely book a rental car, am I right? So within 10 minutes, within a 10 minutes, the car is available at your doorstep. Getting out of the car, reach your railway station, whatever tariff you need to pay it. Not require driver, not require police check, driving lessons, nothing. No need to require, no need to maintain car also. Maybe around 300 to 500 rupees enough to buy the tariff, whatever tariff you use. That's it. Rather than this, if you are buying a new car, we need to maintain the car, driver, pollution check, insurance copy, petrol, the fuel, and maintenance is heavy. The same concept here also. The same concept here also. Just for deploying our Flipkart kind of applications, our BookMy kind of applications. What kind of infrastructure is? What kind of infrastructure is required? We can able to get it from cloud instead of buying a servers and maintaining a servers. Just we go to the cloud and whatever the service we require, get it out, deploying our application, use it based on usage. We're gonna be pay rent. Cloud is a rental based infrastructure. Any cloud, either AWS or Azure or a Google, any cloud. Any cloud is offering what kind of infrastructure required. So for deploying our websites and maintaining our websites or doing a business internet, what kind of infrastructure we can able to get it from by using any cloud, either by AWS, Azure, or a Google, any cloud, all clouds are offering a rental based infrastructure only. And based on usage, we're going to be per rent. Which clouds are we going to be learning as please? We're going to be learning complete AWS, complete Azure, introductory by Google, we are going to be learning this place. We're going to be learning AWS administration, Azure administration, and some services in Google also. Clear. Whatever infrastructure is required for deploying our application or maintaining our application, yes, we can able to get it either by AWS, Azure, or a Google, but naming conventions are different. If you require a service, yes. If you require a network, yes. If you require a storage and database, whatever the infrastructure, we can able to get it. But naming conventions are different. But based on the price, service, and requirement, we are choosing a particular cloud. Sometimes we go for so AWS service. Some services we go for Google. Some services we go for Azure. What are the edge? Cost is edge, quality is edge, and the security also edge. That's what we are gonna be using multi-cloud. Instead of fixing a single cloud, we go for multi-cloud. We're gonna be getting infrastructure. For example, let's say if you go for virtual service, here is instance we calling. Here is a virtual machines as VMs. We are using Docker management. Here is the ECS, container engine, container services. For example, object storage, S3, cloud storage, block storage. But 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 service is same. The service is same. Whatever infrastructure, the same infrastructure we can able to whatever infrastructure required for maintaining or deploying our application. Yeah, either by we can able to get it AWS or Google or Azure. These three are leading cloud providers are available in the market. That's what we're gonna be learning multi-cloud. If you are moving into the multi-cloud, so what exactly it's gonna be, guys? Please, cost effect. We can able to save cost, flexibility based on the requirement. We can go for we can shift one cloud to another cloud very easily. Better reliability, better performance, better security. These are all the reasons we are going to be shift the clients and whatever the product whatever the business people are moving into the multi-cloud. That's what we have to learn multi-cloud also. But how we can operate? How exactly a common place for operate for all the cloud? Yes, we can by using Terraform. We can manage, we can control all our clouds, not only AWS and Azure, Google. We can able to handle multi-cloud also. So commonly we're gonna be writing a script. We can execute by executing the script. We can create infrastructure. Whatever infrastructure we require, maybe that application, database, security, networking, whatever maybe, we can able to create in multi-cloud. By using Terraform, we can able to migrate from one cloud to another cloud very easily. Very easily. But let us understand for today. Let us understand for today. So top these two, we are going to be learning, we are going to be understanding completed AWS administration, Azure administration. These two clouds we're going to be learning. Google also we're going to be learning introductory. Yeah. Yeah. But let us understand, we can't be described for today itself all together, but we're going to be focused for today AWS. We're going to be focused on AWS. In AWS, totally it is around more than 45 plus services we're going to be learning. 45 plus services we are going to be learning in AWS. These are all 45 plus services we dividing into the 4 modules. 4 modules: VPC module, EC2 module, RDS module, S3 module. VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. Today, same kind of infrastructure, but naming conventions are different. We can able to get it in Azure. We can able to get it in Google also. Understood? So in AWS, VPC, we calling as a network, the same thing, same model, we're going to be discussing in Azure. EC2 means compute model, we're going to be discussing in Azure. RDS means database model, we're going to be discussing in Azure. S3 means storage. These are all the models, both AWS we're going to be learning and Azure also we're going to be learning. But today let us focus on AWS. So totally 45 plus services we're going to be learning in AWS. So under this, we're dividing into the VPC model, EC2 model, RDS model, S3 model. VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but database. S3 is nothing but a storage. Let us repeat again. See. Tell me. EC2 means what? Server. VPC means what? Network. RDS means what? Database. S3 means what? Storage. So, for deploying a Flipkart kind of applications, what kind of infrastructure we require? Can we able to get it or not? Tell me. Can we able to get it or not? Tell me. Yes, obviously. But let us understand little bit deeper. Sir, what is a VPC? What is EC2? What is RDS? What is S3? Let us understand little bit deeper. First, let us start with what? VPC. Sir, what is a VPC? What is then exactly VPC? VPC means what? Virtual Private Cloud. VPC means what? Virtual Private Cloud. In virtual private cloud, by using virtual private cloud, we can able to create a network. Sir, let me explain this. So in your office, if you go for any office in your home also, the computer is connected with internet cables, am I right? The computers are connected with internet cables. That is which you are calling as your office kind of private network. The same kind of the office kind of private network, if we can access in virtual form over internet is nothing but what VPC. I'll repeat again, what is a VPC? A office kind of private and isolated network, if we can access over internet in a virtual form, is nothing but VPC. So in AWS, anybody can able to log in by how we can create Facebook, how we can create Gmail the same way, we can able to create AWS account like Azure account or Google account same way. We can able to getting into the cloud account on top of we can able to create a network. This is your network. This is my network. This is my friend's network. This is completely unisolated. It is completely isolated. In this network, we are going to be creating a service. We're going to be creating a databases. These resources, who can access, who can't be accessed, we're going to be writing a rules and regulations. So by logging into the AWS account in your VPC, in your network, we can able to control your resources, either databases, service. So what is a VPC? VPC is a private network. By using VPC, we can able to create a on top of the VPC, we can able to create a resources. Those resources, who can access, who can't be access, we're gonna be writing a rules and regulations. So what is EC2, please? Elastic Cloud Compute. Elastic Cloud Compute. By helping of EC2, Elastic Cloud Compute. By helping of Elastic Cloud Compute, we can able to create a server. Got it. So compute means what? Compute means what? In your laptop, we have a computing power or not? Tell me. That's what we're calling as a computer, RAM, CPU. That we are calling as a computing power. By using that computing power, the same computing power, we can able to use here also. If we can access this computing power over internet in elastic form is nothing but what exactly EC2. Why we are calling EC2? Because of one E2 That's what EC2. By helping of EC2, by helping of EC2, we can able to create a servers. Server is just like your laptop, which are all the components available in a laptop. The same components we are gonna be using in your server also. But your laptop is just for home purpose, like browsing, internet. These are all the purpose we are gonna be using. But the server is for deploying an application like a Flipkart or Amazon. It has to run 24 hours, 365 days. Okay. Understand this? For example, let's say let me explain this example. I want to deploy a Netflix kind of application. Flipkart kind of applications. Netflix kind of applications. Flipkart kind of applications. If you want to deploy, how exactly this? What are the first step which we need to do, please? First, what we need to do, please? We need to create a network. On top of the network, we're going to be creating a server. On top of the server, we're placing a Netflix kind of applications. Netflix kind of applications. Once if it is placed Netflix kind of application, then we can access over internet like this. Okay, so we successfully, one second. We successfully create a network. We successfully create a server. On top of we are placing our application and we're access. But sir, where we can able to keep this customer information, login information, subscription information, where exactly we can please in the database. So how exactly we can able to get a database by helping of RDS. Relational Database Services, RDS. This model we're gonna be learning. Got it? Very clear. So create a network, either in Azure, AWS, or a Google, and we're gonna be creating a server, whatever may be, choice yours, and database. Okay. So we're creating a network in AWS, for example, creating servers in AWS, but we can create database in Azure also. Azure also. And finally, we are accessing our internet from anywhere in the world. Great. Understands. Network we understood. Server is we understood. Database means by using RDS, we can able to get a MySQL, Oracle kind of databases. Sir, why we are using Netflix? Why we are using Netflix? What are the major agenda? What are the major agenda, guys, please? Hmm? So browsing movies, am I right? Watching movies, web series. If it is a lot, if it is a Blu-ray printed, if it is more than 8 GB, 6 GB of files, am I right? How we can manage? If it is a larger kind of data file, like a video file, audio file, can we able to inserting into the database? No. A database is a tabular format, rows and columns. But how exactly we can able to handle larger data files? We can't. That's what we're gonna be using S3. Simple storage services. Simple storage service. By using S3, we can able to handle external storage. By helping of S3, we can able to upload or download any kind of file like MP3 file, video file, or text file, anything. The best example for this, so this Google Drive itself, like a S3 bucket. How we are using Google Drive, the same way we are gonna be using S3 bucket. How we are uploading files, downloading video files, the same way S3 bucket also. Here. Understood. So for deploying our application, what kind of services, what kind of resources we require, we can able to get a network, server, database, storage, either by AWS or Azure or a Google. Okay. Understood very clearly. This kind of infrastructure, and we can get it based on requirement. We can able to get using multi-cloud, and the services we are going to be getting and deploying our applications very easily. And we're going to be implementing multiple projects in cloud also. So auto scaling project we're going to be implementing in same way. In Azure also we're going to be implementing this project. And networking by using Terraform, how we can manage networking in AWS, in Azure. These 4 projects we are going to be implementing in cloud, multi-cloud. Under the same duration of this course, not extra time. Whatever we have discussed, in the same timeline, 4.5 months, we include this project also. So what we are understanding is, please, by using AWS, by using Azure, by using cloud, by using this infrastructure. So we are placing our websites. We are maintaining our websites with a rental based. We understood. But while placing our websites on multi-cloud, either Azure or AWS, so we required an automated process. The automated process which we are gonna be using are DevOps. DevOps is an automated process. We are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. So whatever the lines of code is written by developer, we're going to be making working software. We're going to be delivering into the production environment. While delivering production environment, we require a infrastructure, either servers, network, storage, databases, and whatever maybe we require. This infrastructure, we can able to get it either AWS, Azure, or a Google. Got it? Understand this point? DevOps is an automated process. By using DevOps, we can able to implement an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. While implementing, we're going to be deploying our application. That application we're going to be deploying on either AWS, Azure, or a Google Cloud. Whatever infrastructure, we can able to get it from cloud. So the DevOps process which we are going to be implementing on cloud infrastructure, but not in a laptop. That's what DevOps with multi-cloud. DevOps with what? Multi-cloud. Clear? Any questions, please? Yeah. Before taking your questions, one thing, one minute, please wait. One minute, please wait. One second, one second. One second, one second. So let us revise one more time our course. Some of the new students here, that's what, let them repeat again, guys, please. So don't leave the meeting. Please wait. Don't leave the meeting until close. Guys, please, tomorrow is a holiday. Tomorrow is a Vinayak Chavithi. So shall we take a holiday or else shall we conduct tomorrow class, please? I'm asking your opinion, please. So I want to conduct tomorrow class, but the people willing to join or not? That's required. I need your opinion. I want to conduct for tomorrow class, but whether you people are interested or not, like, please, if it is any problem, please let me know. Tomorrow is a festival day, like Vinayak Chavithi, something in more class. Yeah, Nandakishore. All of you, please. Kishore, Umar, Venkanayu, Sarna, Agarwal, Nandakishore. All of you, please reply. In your opinion is very important. Yeah, definitely. So tomorrow we have a class. Tomorrow we'll conduct. Tomorrow we have a class. Same time. Okay. So tomorrow we have a class. Don't assume tomorrow holiday. Okay. Tomorrow we conducting at least 40 to 45 minutes, please, because of holiday. No, class will conduct 45 minutes to 50 minutes. Please be joined tomorrow, guys. Please. Okay. So let me repeat again this course overview. Totally, how many courses we're going to be learning? 3. DevOps with multi-cloud, Azure administration, AWS administration. And total duration is 4 months, but it will take 2 to 3 weeks much later because of we can't be decide the fixed timeline. So we need to complete our whatever we promised the syllabus, we need to complete. And we'll do a lot of projects also. 4 projects in multi-cloud, 4 projects in DevOps, we're gonna be do that. Okay. So which are all the prerequisitions? Linux basics required, shell script required, that I will be covered. No programming. Java.NET is not required. Okay. You require a laptop with this configuration, I will take care of you. Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can also join in this course. Any non-IT student also can join in this course. Any graduate can also join in this course. Which are all the benefits, guys, if you join in this course? Class recordings every day, daily recordings. I will update it after the payment, daily basis. So via Google Drive, I'm gonna be share. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects I'm going to be sharing with you. Each and every module I will share the materials. Our class starts with very basic level, finish with what advanced, because of I need to manage. So freshers, non-IT students, and as well as experience who are already working in Java.NET, those people also they are joining. Those people has to manage. That's what starting with basic, finish with an advanced level. Each and every class is a practical implemented in front of you that you need to practice daily basis. That means you need to promise yourself daily 1 hour class and 2 hours minimum practice. Totally 3 hours you need to make. You need to promise yourself before joining in this course. Daily 1 hour class. Daily 1 hour class. The classes from Monday to Saturday. The classes from Monday to Saturday. You're gonna be paying, you're gonna be call and you can WhatsApp any at any point of time. This is our admin number 9297 This is our admin number, please. And whatever the payments and details, so please use this number. You can share your whatever the details, your payment details, whatever. Okay, that is what exactly I will share this number in the chat box. Please be. That's it, guys, please, for today. So tomorrow onwards, we're starting a regular class. So we are understand the cloud. We are understand Azure. We are understand AWS. So tomorrow we're starting with cloud. How we can getting into the cloud. How to create infrastructure. What is a cloud? We are justification by tomorrow practically. Tomorrow onwards, we're starting a regular classes. Okay. Who are interested, please be do the registration, means do the payments and continue by tomorrow, please. Thank you. Any questions? Please, you can unmute, you can talk to me one by one. Reddy, Nandakishore,
I have a
Girwal.
question.
Please.
Hello.
Please.
Yeah. So as part of the AWS diagram, they have mentioned that S3 is not part of VPC. Like why it is not part of a VPC?
Because if it is network, it is internet based and actually it is like a Google Drive. It is not operating system, it is specific to the network. If it is specific to the network, we can able to access on top of the network. So for example, in your office, we created a one server. Okay. That means where you can able to access that server outside. No, we can't, am I right?
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
But whatever S3 bucket is an online storage, in the online bucket. By using internet, we can access from anywhere in the world. For example, we are uploading we are maintaining a website and a video. Maybe like, that video should be accessible from anywhere in the world. Am I right? Any network.
Yes.
That's what outside the network should be there. Am I right?
Even the services can be accessed still, like if you make the S3 as a public, so still we should be able to access from the inside the VPN also, right?
No, that is different case, but accessing, controlling is different. But whatever data uploading, the data can be accessed by over internet, uploading or downloading. Okay.
Okay.
But not all the cases. Whether sometimes we need to give public access, sometimes we need to give a private access also. Based on the permission, based on the policies, we are going to be handling the data. But by uploading data itself, we can't be access all the data over internet, not possible. By giving permissions only, by giving privilege only, we can access, or else we can.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, please? Kishore.
And also one more question, like as part of the REST API, for example, I'm developing a REST API like application. So do we have anything related to the end-to-end demonstration of the project using APIs, using the EC2 or the app
Definitely.
service?
We are gonna be end-to-end project will implement.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
This is view for this. We are writing some CI/CD pipeline along with Ansible, along with the playbooks also be writing.
So for CI/CD pipeline, we'll be using a Jenkins or we'll be using cloud respective pipelines.
Jenkins as well as in Azure CI/CD pipeline also.
Sure. Okay.
In Azure CI/CD pipeline, we can include Jenkins also. That is possible.
Okay.
So these are all things we are going to be learning. Fine. Any questions, please? Sorry. Guys, please, tomorrow we have a class. Don't take it as a holiday. Tomorrow we're starting our regular classes. Thank you, please.
Like, is 1 hour class is sufficient for covering all these?
First, you pronounce your name, please.
Yeah, my name is Venkaya.
Okay. If I'm wrong, let me. Yeah, please ask a question.
I mean, is 1 hour class is sufficient for covering all the topics, like whatever you have mentioned in this course?
You want to conduct 1.5 hours, am I right?
Yeah.
Actually, 1 hour is enough fund actually. So why? Because whatever we be delivering, 1 hour is enough. So point here is exactly what I'm delivering, whatever I'm delivering, you need to practice.
Yeah, because like the class will start at 18 and also like
No.
for
It will
revi-
start sharply 8 p.m. So, and with 9. So it will be 1 hour. It will be sure. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Any other questions, please? Okay. Shall we continue by tomorrow? Please, if anybody interested, do the registration. We will continue tomorrow. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet same time. Thank you. Thanks, buddies. We'll continue.